It's London.jolie, and I'm back again. So, I want to start off by saying, thank you guys for watching my video. And I wanted to go over, like, my experience and my journey. It's really big for me. I'm going to be talking about, my journey to sobriety or into sobriety or, that whole life. Yeah. So, here we go. So, I've always been a drinker, right? And I started drinking around like 16 years old. 16. Yeah. I started drinking out gas station liquor, and my family had a function. I would drink, but not a lot. I would drink like what they call it, MZ, Mad Dogs, the margarita. I don't even know what they're called, margaritas. And what's the other one? Four Locos. Yeah, so I started out drinking those, and Smirnoff. Oh my gosh. Oh, take me back. That's funny. But yeah, so eventually, like, I started drinking more and more and more, and I transitioned over to gin. Was very short-lived. Ugh. Gin was, it was something else. Gin was gin. Okay. And then gin was short-lived. I transitioned over to tequila. Oh my god. Tequila was very short-lived. But how I started drinking tequila, oh my god, a funny story. So my best friend at the time, she's gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. So picture it. Picture it. It's I don't even know how old I was. I was like 19. Yeah, I was like 18, 19. Yeah. So in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, LSU. We were at a LSU party, fraternizing, having a good time. And we decided to play cards, my best friend at the time and I. And the rules were the losers had to drink, like, it's like a cup like this big, and about that round, like one of those short glass cups full of tequila. I had to drink that. Losers had to drink that. So definitely we lost. We lost. And we had to drink. Both of us had to drink that. It was filled to the brim, straight tequila. And so, yeah, we drank it like some troopers. Ugh. And for me, I was over the toilet the entire night. And luckily they had multiple bathrooms. Yeah, so that was pretty much my introduction to tequila. And that was crazy. And she just kept coming, checking on my best friend at the time. She kept coming and checking on me, make sure I was good, make sure I didn't fall in the fucking toilet. And, drown or anything like that. Gosh. That would have been crazy. Oh my god. I live to see another day. Yeah, so tequila was very short-lived. Then I started drinking vodka. Now vodka, at first, it started out really good. Vodka. Once I tried vodka, I was like, okay, I really like vodka. I like vodka. Didn't like tequila. Didn't like gin too much. Didn't like really brown liquor either. Um, rum was cute here and there. Um, but yeah, vodka was my girl. Vodka was my girl. Tried like, whew, what did I start out with? I think it was Absolute. I tried Sky. I was on Sveka for a long time. All the multiple different flavors of Sveka, the lemonade and the raspberry lemonade and the regular lemonade were that was my string. That was my girl for a long time. Yeah, so it started out really good with vodka. I think, the more I drank and, went through life, that's when it started to, kind of spiral and go downhill. And it's crazy because now that I'm, in hindsight, now that I'm looking back on it, it's just like, I can't believe that I maintained the relationships with family, friends, romantic, whatever the case may be, work, colleagues. I cannot believe I maintained those relationships while drinking vodka because it got really bad. Yeah, it was just over time, trying all these different vodkas. I also tried Belvedere, Amsterdam, Grey Goose. Grey Goose was that was my girl for a long time. Grey Goose and Sveka, those two, like, really, yeah, those were good to me. And then, I think life, getting older, maturing, and, just growing and just going through life had a big part to play in the spiral down. I tried Tito's. Once I tried Tito's, it was just like, this is my drink. I loved Tito's. And I think, like, before, like, trying all the different, alcohols, it really didn't affect my behavior, my personality, my mood, and, my mentality until, I tried that Tito's. Tito's had a crazy, I mean, of course, I can't necessarily blame it all on the alcohol, but Tito's, it was bad. It got really, really dark for me. And just going through everything I went through, it's like I was in denial for so long, like, with my drinking and my alcohol intake was crazy. It got to the point where it became a problem and I had no choice but to, like, handle this head on, and eventually, like, 3 years ago, like 3 years ago, I transitioned into wine, and that was like a bad decision as well, because I thought, wine, it's not hard liquor. I mean, there is alcohol in wine, of course, yes, but it's not hard liquor, so it's not going to have, like, the same effects. But the amount of wine I drank, yeah, I should have kept drinking vodka. But, I transitioned over to wine, and at first it was cool. I mean, you know, I was trying to get a handle on it, and then it just, the same thing, it just got worse, and it just got out of control. I was going through multiple bottles a night, by myself, and yeah, it was just crazy, you know, and I really had to deal with some hard truths. Like, yeah, I have a drinking problem, yes, and I really need to handle that. And so after all the mayhem, it took me, you know, a long time to accept the fact that I was in denial, and I did have an addiction to alcohol, a drinking problem. I was very, like, functional. It was very, like, I've been at my job, what, 10 years now? Well, 10 years next year. So it's just like, girl, it didn't have that much effect on my work. Like, but just my relationships outside of work. You know, I was a functioning alcoholic, you know? And it really, like, opened my eyes, because I hurt a lot of people. And that, you know, is one thing that really doesn't sit well with me. You know, some people, I'm glad they're out of my life. And some people, I'm sad that, you know, we had to part ways. And they had to separate themselves, or vice versa. You know, some of them had to go. Some of them had to go, though. But, you know, I'm saddened. I'm ashamed. I'm heartbroken at the decisions I made, my actions, my language, my verbiage, like the things I would say, like, you know, how I would react in situations. It's just like, it had a lot to do with alcohol. Like, I was hell on wheels. Hell on wheels, an understatement. But yeah, it's just like, I really had to get a handle on it, and yeah, it's going well that I've gotten a handle on it. Today, let me see what today is. Today, how many days has it been? So today, it has been 281 days of sobriety for me, London.jolie. She, her, he, him. Hey, that's me. Yes, I'm doing that. Okay. Ciao. It's been extremely hard, and it gets easier day by day, but it's still extremely hard, because, like, I was drinking for well over 15 years. And, you know, I'm grateful, and I'm lucky, and I'm thankful that, you know, medically nothing is wrong, and I'm healthy, you know, because drinking for that amount of time, it could seriously, like, damage your organs, and, like, have really negative effects on your mental. You know, I'm in therapy, and, you know, I'm working through my alcohol addiction. Oh my god. At first it was just like, girl, I don't got no motherfucking problem. You know, at first it was like, I don't have no problem, or whatever, like that. And, you know, I was just like, I had to really take a hard look at myself, and just like, okay, yeah, you got a problem. And I'm, like, super happy that I chose to, you know, stop drinking. You know, at first it was just like, oh my god, I was going crazy. Like, because, you know, drinking for 15 years, it's like, just to go cold turkey is like, whoa. And But it was worth it, and I'm working through it one day at a time, honey. One day at a time, child. It ain't easy, trust me, because I be wanting to, like, whew, go out for a drink or have a drink, and I know how that or what that can turn into for me. So I'm very aware of my boundaries when it comes to, you know, alcohol, and my long, long journey and long fight to get to where I am today. You know, I am trying to wait until a year, you know, to have one drink, you know, because it's like, I've been doing it for this long, you know, this long, girl. You can wait, like, you can wait. It's not that serious anymore. You know, now that I've made it through the hardest parts, it's still hard. Um, but yeah, I wanted to express this and share this with everyone because I know there are other people out there that are like struggling with substance abuse, you know, whether it be alcohol or other substances, you know. And I just want to let you know that you have the power to like quit, and you have the power to do better, like, and be better, like. And I always have to remind myself that, one, Rome was not built in a day, and two, it's like, if you're not willing to accept the help or willing to admit to yourself that you need the help, then what are we doing here? What are we doing? What are we doing here? Like, seriously. But I just wanted to share this with you guys because I know that there, you know, are other people out there struggling that need some guidance and support and something to look forward to. And I just wanted to let you know, like, I'm rooting for you, okay? I'm rooting for you, and yeah, I'm here for you guys, and I love that for you, that you're deciding to do better and be better. You know, I love that for us. But yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and turn the notification bell on. London.jolie out.